Alright. Let's go through this thing here. So I think what I need to see out of the consoles that none of them are doing, Nintendo the least of which are doing, is they need to get their platforms open a bit. I'm not saying necessarily it has to be full-on App Store.
Yeah.
Although I think that would still be fine. I think invest your resources in... Well, there we go. Invest your resources in building a better interface so it doesn't get, you know, crappy. Much like the moon's effects, I feel my magic power increasing as I approach the object. Oh, that's right. There was a gravity control thing, huh?
Yeah. Oh, well, okay.
But, okay, so it's going through an item. You've shown up a couple times now.
If you're looking for the kid, he went that away.
You know, it's like the shoot everyone who could possibly be helping you. Okay, I guess he's going to be a fight, but... Wow, look at that stance.
Like, where is... But how can he see now, though? I mean, that would be disorienting as fuck.
I hate bosses that have a crazy delay on their attack. Like that. That's the boss that gets me. I much rather prefer that.
You out.
You know, I much rather prefer that. Like, okay, here's the wind up and I'm coming. Not this. You know, it's like I'm dodging way too early.
Like I'm gonna do it.
So close. Get up. See ya. Get up.
Probably gonna pick that sword up by the end of this fight and beat him to death with it.
That would be great.
Got you.
Did you say fuck you? There's a lot of fucks in this, Nintendo. I guess there was our moment that we're gonna be just as badass as all the others, huh? Okay, I'm ready.
Gonna be X or sticks. Gonna be X.
Got a gold.
Job.
Wow. So, I want to see them open up their platforms a little bit more. I want to, like, the studio that did Bastion. Name's escaping me. They had a new game coming out called Fume, I think is the name of it. I wasn't big on their second game. It looked alright, but it didn't grab me. I played it for a little bit. I think it came on PlayStation Plus at one point, and that's how I played it. And there was like a irate little corner of the internet, as there always is, that they were screwing over yet again their die-hard loyal Xbox fans by releasing it on PlayStation. You know, and that they were greedy little shits and everything like that. And it's like, well, no, the truth is, Microsoft has become a pain to release on. And I didn't read the thing. Am I supposed to only be fighting in...
Oh, you're supposed to not take a hit.
Okay, I didn't read the thing coming in the start. Well, this is gonna be hard for me then. Microsoft stopped supporting several languages of game development and systems and platforms on their Xbox One. Well, that's... You know what? I'm not doing this one. We'll be watching this, me try to do this forever. So, this one gets away from me. Maybe I can do it later. Maybe it'll appear back in the hub world if we ever go back to the hub world.
You just can't say no to taking a hit.
I'm gonna get hit. I'm not gonna try to do this and take no hits and make everybody watch that. Now, if I can come back to it at some point, I think you could. I think there was like a map segment at one point, right?
Right. Oh,
That
the
bird.
glowing fucking red bird.
Was I supposed to shoot the bird?
No, I'm imagining you're probably supposed to follow it.
Oh, okay. That's all I had to do. Alright, at least we're getting different enemies now.
Almost. Get up. Fire.
Again, we're gonna stick to Mike's take out the ads first.
Get up.
May as well. All they're gonna do is come in and interrupt your combos and be a
Wow,
general pain in the
alright,
ass.
dude.
Is that all you've got? Get up. Bingo.
Surprised he hasn't tried to drill you
Oh, that
again.
first one, okay, it's just a wind up.
Get up. Get up.
Okay, there's your drilling.
Yeah.
Bayonetta just got drilled. I think I just got the title, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Alright. I do feel like I'm doing a lot better than I did in the first Bayonetta.
Oh, for sure.
But I don't know if that's because this one is any easier or not.
Again, I think it's your experience playing like Bloodborne and Dark Souls, and you're kind of working your way up. Not that, you know, Dark Souls is easy, but it's like combat is completely different.
Nope. Nothing comes.
Yeah, it's just a looking for dodging and opportunities to counter the rate of
Yeah.
the combat.
The pace is
It's
much
much
faster.
different, but just watching them instead of watching me, like watching my character less and watching theirs for tells.
Yeah.
I'll show you around this joint. Heading to Fimbulventa, aren't we? That makes two of us.
Also, there hasn't been a large variety of tells. Like, they're pretty blatant, and I'm gonna slow down right before I strike.
Well, then the characters you fight against are all pretty much just giants, so...
Yeah, I want to see the consoles. I want to see them open up a bit and get more of these games on there, and not have developers who have previously launched successful titles on the service
About that
not launch because of arbitrary Microsoft platform bullshit. Microsoft's the worst about it. That's why I'm calling them out the most. I mean, I take it back. Nintendo's the worst.
Yes.
But Nintendo is doing what Nintendo has always done. Microsoft has moved in the opposite direction. Sony has thawed slowly, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Right.
I wish Sony would just fucking open up the Vita. Just like, if you're not gonna do shit, then just fucking open up the development and say, here you go, here's an app store on it. We'll still make money on this thing because we're gonna take 30% of all sales, like the app store. And it's obvious we don't give a fuck about the thing.
We don't react very well.
Well, I feel like that's where a lot of...
well then.
It's not necessarily just Vita, because a lot of these games do crossplay. I feel like that's where a lot of the indie and smaller developers are headed on PlayStation, because there are a lot of indie titles, and usually they make it on there through PlayStation Plus.
The advantage an indie has for like the handheld especially is there's not that many pixels to push, right? You don't have to spend that much time on your art assets because the device cannot push complex 3D, you know, so you don't have to worry about being compared to Bayonetta, you know, when people look at your game and go, oh, it looks like crap, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, well, they're all gonna look kind of like crap because it's the Vita and, you know, it's sort of limited in what it can do.
Well, I think what
gameplay becomes more important than the graphics.
I think what Sony is trying to do with the Vita is they're trying to incentivize it through a kind of a feature creep as opposed to, you know, trying to release some killer app for it. Where it's like, okay, yeah, we'll start with remote play, and remote play is really good this time. I know we said we had remote play last time, but this is really what you want. And then it's like, okay, we're gonna start doing cross-buy between, you know, games on PS4 and Vita. So when you buy a game on PS3 or PS4 that has cross-buy, you're also getting it for Vita. So, you know, you buy that Vita, you're gonna have that game. So, you know, that's just going to waste if you don't.
Which the remote play stuff has impressed me how well that works.
Oh yeah,
on Vita. I haven't tried it out since they brought it to PC. I haven't given it a shot on PC. Sorry, there's a chest. There's a shiny. I'll catch up to you in a second, Scroll Boy. I still can't believe they made me wait this long for that heart.
We'll see. A game like this is great for remote play, but because you're streaming it, it's not necessarily great for online multiplayer games. And remote play on PC has the limitation of you can only hook up one controller through the application for whatever reason. You can't have two controllers hooked up and play, you know, remote multiplayer. But you know, I think it does well for what, you know, what its general intention is. You know, for like, okay, I want to play Uncharted 4, but you know, I'm on the road. You know, I've got my laptop with me. You know, I'll just throw a PS4 controller in my bag with the USB cable, and I'll just play it. You know, while I'm not at work. You know, in between meetings or something.
So I should have spent a moment and looked at which one of those lollipops heals me. Because I know they're on the D-pad.
Oh, it's pause and go into the menu. Or just die.
I'm gonna die. Because I didn't realize how badly I started that game.
It's bad.
Or started that fight. I looked up and realized like 3/4 of my life bar was gone. I thought I was kicking ass, but apparently getting my ass kicked. Oh. So, shit. Alright, I don't know which one's which.
The other button, like, I don't know if you hit, like,
Back.
plus or minus, or, yeah.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Not that one. This one.
And you've
Herb
got
lollipop.
info, if you hit that.
Mega. So, this is my crafting.
And I think that's
Okay.
what you've got assigned, but...
Healing. So the
Yeah.
green's the healing. Attack. And defense. Okay, so we want... guess this. I have one of each. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Just remember, health is on right on the D-pad.
And up.
Okay. You said fuck defense. But you know, that's a valid strategy in these games. You don't really
Which
get
is
far.
recipe. So can I make any yet?
Doesn't
No,
look like.
not any green ones yet. Okay. Click the wrong button. Guess I'm doing it now. Made a purple one.
Good job.
Now I'll hit the right button. What does purple do? Magic. Okay. I'm gonna put the purple in.
Almost. Get up! Boom! Get up! Got you! Get up! Is that all you've got?
There we go. Let's go a little bit better. Maybe. Was.
You're doing fine until you weren't.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Get up, mate!
Okay, I gotta hold it down, that's the thing.
Smash it! See ya!
Well, arrows are annoying.
Excellent!
Oh, A.
Oh, it was an A.
The seldom used A.
Block off! Get up! See ya! Get up! So close! Get up! See ya! Almost! Get up!
Try and pick up that weapon back there.
Oh, is that what that is?
I
Okay.
think so.
Alright, hold on. I feel like I've gotten greatly weaker now that I've looked at healing. You know?
Yeah.
I've failed. I've considered retreat as an option. And I've suffered for it.
Well, you'll get crappier medals, to be sure.
Oh, glad I picked it up.
Next episode, Mike fights this guy.